And we are here live in the White House with Mr. Nixon. Come on in.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. So, how are you doing today?
I'm a bit nervous, but other than that, I'm great.
That's wonderful to hear. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Like, where were you born, things that you like, what college did you go to, just in general terms about yourself, why you get impeached, you're so close to being impeached, you know, the good stuff.
That's a pretty broad question. I'll begin with 1913.
Oh, please do.
Question, and I have a lot to say. In 1913, I was born in California. I attended Community College and Duke University School of Law. I married the most beautiful woman on earth, Patricia Nixon, and we had 2 gorgeous daughters together. In World War II, I was a Navy lieutenant, commander, and that's where I began to become more involved in politics. I became elected to Congress in the California district, and I even won a seat in Senate in 1950.
Impressive.
Yes. That's when I was selected by President Eisenhower to be his running mate as vice president. I was then nominated to be president by Mr. John F. Kennedy, and I won my presidency in 1968, and I'm serving as your president as we speak.
Well, yeah, like, full of accomplishments. It's just so groovy.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Nixon, when you were in office, what were some of the things that you changed or did, just, politically?
I helped expand the idea of Earth Day, and by developing a board of programs. I also helped America with the first moon landing, and I brought new anti-crime laws. I also brought America under better terms with the USSR, or Soviet Union, and I helped end the war in Vietnam, which is very important for our country.
And you're all happy for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So that's all really interesting, but now let's get down to business. As our viewers want to know, what happened, what really happened in the Watergate crisis?
The Watergate?
In the Watergate.
Well, supposedly in the Watergate scandal, someone broke into the Democratic National Committee during the time of the 1972 campaign.
Yes.
They traced the break-in to the officials of the committee and the re-elected president. That's all I really know what happened.
And, well, didn't that make you a suspect, seeing as it was the committee to re-elect the president?
Yes, and that was what I was worried about.
Worried? Well, I read under an article in the New York Times of how there were suspicions that it was you due to the erased tapes found in the White House. Did you by any chance erase the tapes, Mr. Nixon?
Like I said before, the break-in was traced to the officials of the committee to re-elect the president. That's all I really know what happened.
I know that they were traced back to the committee. However, there was further investigations which traced it back to you, since they were your erased tapes and they were found in the White House at the time. Now, what was it, Mr. Nixon, that you erased, if you erased anything whatsoever?
No one in the White House staff, no one in this administration presently employed was involved in this very bizarre incident.
But were you, Mr. Nixon? Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today, and please join us next time on the Title Show. Now back to you at the studio.
Yes, I can hear you. Now we're here live in Pennsylvania with the boss of the W.T. Grant Company. Come here, boss, come here.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Tyra. May I ask your name?
My name is Timothy Smith.
Well, Timothy, can I call you Tim?
No, I like Timothy.
Okay. So, Timothy, how long were you in charge of the company?
I started off my business in the 1950s, and well, my career ended in 1975. So for about 25 years, I was in charge of my business.
That's a pretty long time, Tim.
I know, it is.
So,
I wish it could have gone more, but it's the economy here.
So, why did the state close down your business, and how did you feel about it?
Well, we were always in our company running low funds, right? But especially since World War II, the economy was never so great, especially after the Vietnam. And so I noticed that there was money crawling around everywhere, you know, inflation and everything.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So I thought I had it coming, you know? My business, it was going to close down. It was going to shut down and everything.
I see. So you definitely had it coming. What did the economy in the 1970s do to your company?
Okay, so well, basically in the 70s, that's when there was a lot, like an abundance amount of stagflation going around. That's basically inflation, money going around everywhere. And well, you know, that was the final point for my company. That's where it all ended. It all went bad. It was a breaking point.
Well, that's all the time we have, folks. Thank you, Mr. Timothy Smith. And back to you at the studio.
We're here live with George Lucas in his wonderful mansion, of course. Sir George, come in. Sit down right next to me, sir. Sir George, the director of the wonderful Star Wars. Oh, George.
Yes.
So, George, tell me, when did Star Wars hit the movies?
It officially came out on May 25th, I believe, of 1977. You like it?
I loved it.
Did you?
Yes, I did. So, George, didn't you win like 4 Oscars?
No, of course not.
Really?
I won 6.
Wow, that's so many.
Just a minute part of my great achievements.
Oh, minute, please. That's a lot.
I know.
Okay, so what were these 6?
I received Best Art Direction in 78, I believe. Along with Set Direction, Best Costumes, Best Effects, Visual Effects, Best Filming Editing, Best Music, Original Score, Best Sound, all that good stuff.
Whoa, it seems like everybody loves themselves a Lucas.
Of course. I mean, we also got nominated for 27 others.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You guys are just the best. Star Wars, fuck off. So, Kenobi's death. Why was it so soon? Couldn't it have waited till like the second movie or something like that, you know?
Well, here's the thing. It had to be quick because the actor, Alec Guinness, a great, wonderful actor, one of my best friends.
Oh, really?
Yes. He actually did not like the role of Kenobi. What? I know. Therefore, we decided to do him a favor and end it early. Well, not the movies, just Kenobi.
You're a wonderful man, Lucas. You know, making risks like that, almost your career, and you know, just for simple, what's his face, Alec? Thank you, guys. That's all the time we have today. So thank you, George Lucas, for coming and joining us.
You are so very welcome.
Thank you.
No, thank you for having me.
Oh, please. Well, back to